It's unfortunate for him today because this is an organizational failure. And I think when you stand up here, anytime you let a head coach go, we all have to take a look in the mirror. This is not just about the head coach or the coaching staff. We have to improve across the board, from personnel to operations to everything. And it's what we told the staff today, that unfortunately today this is being discussed as Jeff Fisher, but collectively as the Rams, we need to get better moving forward, and that process really begins today.
Dylan, let's do a little rapid fire regarding the LA Rams. Yes or no, Jeff Fisher would still be the Rams coach if they played in St. Louis?
Oh, boy. I'm going to say no. I think he had a better shot if they're in St. Louis. With all the attention and spotlight on their move and them playing so poorly, it certainly was an easier exit for Jeff Fisher. But look, the body of work speaks for itself. He's been bad. He's never won more than 8 games with the Rams. The offense has been terrible. The defense is getting worse and worse. They've made poor personnel decisions, especially recently with Jared Goff. And I know part of that is on Les Snead, part of it's on Jeff Fisher, but in general, just not a lot of great leadership. And especially when your main player, your best player and face of your franchise, Todd Gurley, comes out and has the comments that he did, where everyone's just here to collect a check, run a middle school offense. I don't know that he wouldn't have said that if they were in St. Louis or in Ontario, wherever the hell else they were. Just happened to be in LA. I think it put a brighter spotlight on him, but he'd be gone either way, just because they have not lived up to snuff, and it's been long enough.
Rapid fire, yes or no, should Jeff Fisher have started Jared Goff in week 1? He was the #1 overall pick. Wait a long time.
I say no, because part of this is I don't think he should have been a #1 pick. I don't think he was ready. I question his ability to grasp an NFL offense. I grasp his ability to compete at an NFL level. I question his toughness. I question everything about Jared Goff. I think this is just the wrong pick. Now, if you're going to tell me they're going to make the pick, well, then I don't think he should start. A lot of #1 overall picks get thrown right into the fire. But for this particular one, nothing I've seen since then has shown me any different, that he would have been ready to get in there right away week 1. I think the whole Goff thing was mucked up.
Yeah, it certainly seems like that has not worked out. You hit on this before. Yes or no, did Todd Gurley's comments seal Fisher's fate?
I think so. This is a young player, a guy that they were really excited to get, and someone who performed very well last season and has certainly been bottled up too much this year because of how non-dynamic their offense, undynamic, I don't know what word that is, but the lack of dynamic play from their offense, it just makes them very predictable. And I think Todd Gurley, when you're the face of the franchise and you go out and say that, I think it kind of gives all of us who aren't in that locker room a peek at what's going on. I mean, this is a team that's in Hard Knocks, and you have Jeff Fisher cursing us up a storm. None of this 7-9 BS. We're going to win. We're going to win 11 games. We knew that was just coach speak, but when you have your best player and a guy that's young and very raw still, when you think of someone that you want a great coach to get their hands on Todd Gurley, to get their hands on Jared Goff, and kind of allow them to progress and blossom as they get into their NFL career and gain experience, that's obviously not happening. You just have to listen to Todd Gurley's comments to realize that because of that stunted growth offensively, the Rams had to do something, and I think this did put the nail in his coffin.
Yeah, Gurley, certainly you could say he's the face of the franchise. When your face of the franchise speaks out negatively about the team and the coach, chances are the coach is not going to be around too much longer.